20 laps, $2,000. Austin Minor's going to bring us down into the Young's Golf Car start zone in turns 3 and 4. That's where we will officially be underway. Minor's going to tuck tight to the huggy poles, but leave a little bit of space there. Gage Neal trying a rocket job on the inside. Shelf to the top shelf. We're working to 3 and 4 in a quest to find out who leads lap number 1. This time by going to be Andrew Shelf, your race leader by the narrowest of margins. It was .069, but Shelf's got 4 in the fluffy stuff. He'll give up the race lead, and Minors will show us the way down the back straightaway. Gage Neal to 2, Shelf back to 3rd. Greg Gill will hold down 4th spot as we make the caution flag for the first time of the evening. It's Keegan Wells in 23 Dub headed the wrong direction. Caution. We're headed back down to that Young's Golf Car start zone in turns 3 and 4. Crack the whip. We're back underway. Minors looking to show to the inside of your race leader, headed off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. We had him 4 wide, quick as a hiccup, and here comes Caden Reynolds. KR1 on the charge, headed back to 2 laps, score to the books. This time by Minors.
Oh, up and over.
Up and over, big red
flag. That's the 21 car. Up and over goes Bone.
We are big red on the speedway. Lock them down. 19, string them together. Pretty maids all in a row.
Here we go.
Shelf going to take to the top side as we ripple off of turn 2. Not the right idea there. Minor's going to creep out into the race lead. We'll head him down into turns 3 and 4. 3 wide for second. Back to the stripe. 2 laps scored complete. Minor's trying to hold. Here comes Gage Neal, the double deuce of Tanner Allen, as we work him across 2 scored and head him down the back straightaway.
Austin Minors, the car number 8M is your race leader. We're all bottled up for that number 2 position. That's the 22 of Allen, the 12M Neal, and the 1R Cade Reynolds. Cade Reynolds through the number 12 for the start, and he is up to do battle for the number 2 position.
Man, we got him 3 wide all over the speedway, headed down into turns 3 and 4. Going to be 4 scored. This time by 4 down, 16 laps to go. Minors stretching the race lead. Tanner Allen's up into the number 2 spot. 3rd to Caden Reynolds. 4th spot to Gage Neal with Sheldon Overly with a good run. Up in to round out your top 5 cars.
Oh, look out, trouble in the back. Shoot! Trouble, oh my. That could have been a lot worse. And we're set to go green once again. The car number 8M, Austin Minors out of Polk City, Iowa, is our race leader. And we're going. Cade Reynolds, the car number 1, diving to the inside, and he is going to slide into the number 2 position. The kid Tanner Allen's going to go topside in the car number 22. Gage Neal right there. Number 12 and the 49. That's Kyle Wolfson. And Cade Reynolds going to pull alongside the 8M down the back chute side, and we're going to have a new race leader. The car number KR1, Cade Reynolds, your race leader.
6 laps scored into the books right now as your race leader changes hands. Minors trying to hustle back to the inside. Maybe pay back some of that right side roughhousing as we work them down into turns 3 and 4. Going to be 7 laps scored to the books this time by 13 laps to go. Cade Reynolds, Austin Minors, Kyle Olson. That's a cousin sandwich. Is the 8M of Austin Minors. Headed down the back straightaway. Minors had a run there, headed into turns 3 and 4. Going to be 8 laps this time by a dozen to go. Reynolds still your race leader.
Minors in the car number 8M trying to make a charge back and retain the race lead. Not working so far. The 49 Kyle Olson works 3rd on the speedway. 12N, that is Gage Neal in the 4th spot. Caution on his speed. Oh, we got 3 cars tied up over here in turn number 2.
8 laps scored to the books, 12 laps to go. Set to come back to the green. We're underway.
Run to the green with Reynolds working. Oh, bottom side. Hang on, gentlemen. Hang on. We got one turn sideways down here. That's the 17M. Jared Miller caution flag is going to wave for the 17M car, and we got a car headed off the racetrack to the pit area. The car number 11R, I believe, of Braden Richards. Here we go.
Pole shot for the KL1, going to lead him down into turns 1 and 2. Huggy poles. That's the hot line around the speedway. Working him down into turns 3 and 4. Cousin Kyle going to climb the ladder to the top shelf. We'll bring him to 9. Scored this time. Straighten him up. Miners and Neal getting together there. They're going to lose wholesale positions. We'll stay green coming to the halfway point the next time by. Aiden Reynolds with big breathing room. Cousin Kyle's back there. Oddly enough, we can actually say Cousin Kyle because they are cousins halfway right now, 10 and 10. Sheldon Overly hanging on to the number 3 spot. The Iceman goes 4th. 5th belongs to the 71 of David Brandy's Johnny Spa. Gage Neal, and then it starts to get a little bit muddy. Behind them, Miners, Nevins, 70 and Giovanni rounded out your top 10 cars. Good looking racing going on behind the top spot. Aiden Reynolds putting on a stinker out here, shining them up. As it'll go 12 scored this time, 8 laps to go. Reynolds, Olsen, Overly, Fisk, Brandy's top 5 hot rods.
Aiden is moving away, the KR1 out front and moving away comfortably from the car number 49, Kyle Olsen. The 105 looking good here tonight. That is Sheldon Overly, all the way from Battleground, Indiana. He is working in the 3rd spot. Dustin Viss, the car number 20P, putting the pressure on Overly's 105. That battle is for the number 3 position. This runs 4th. 5th is the 71 of Brandy's. We got another caution on the speedway, and this time it comes out for the car number 7 of Hockaday. Here we go, the KR1. Aiden Reynolds out front. The 49, Kyle Olsen. The 20B, Dustin Viss right there. The 105 is Overly. We've got a battle for that 2nd spot. Viss trying to sneak through there. Gage Neal also trying to sneak to the inside. Overly goes topside. That may have been a mistake.
And we pert near had him 4 wide for the number 5 spot working. Down through turns 3 and 4. It's officially 15 laps scored. Into the books. 5 laps to go.
And Johnny Spa's nose piece is laying on the racetrack over there in turn number 2.
We're going to try this thing one final time. It'll be 15 laps scored to the books, 5 laps to go. Caden Reynolds, come on down. Well. Kyle Olsen just went out of his way to move the 20 car up the hill, moved himself up the hill, lost a position in the meantime.
Somehow the 105, Sheldon Overly, snuck back in there, and now he is running in the number 2 spot.
Not exactly sure what was going on, but the 49 and the 20B were getting up close and personal under the caution flag. When we go back green, looked like maybe a little bit of malice there. We'll gather them all up and roll back to the stripe. 17 laps scored on the books, 3 laps to go. Good battle here for 2. Sheldon Overly on the inside of Kyle Olsen. Olsen back about a car length. David Brandy's trying to sneak to the inside of Gage Neal and 12 in. This time by, green flag going to go high up into the wind. 2 laps to go.
Trouble again. Miners, Spa, and Zosnik, all 3 getting together in turn number 4. Spa and Zosnik remain stopped on the racetrack.
Golly.
Darn it. With all those good cars in front of him. I'll have to ask him about that. Here we go. Overly runs 2nd. Olsen throwing that machine all the way to the top side of the speedway. And he's going to go wheel to wheel with Gage Neal and David Brandy's. That's a 3 wide race for the 3rd spot as the white flag waves. And now we got the 600 car stopped in the middle of the racetrack, and we're going to have to go caution. We'll have to reset, go green, white, checkered again. Here we go. 1 lap to go. Gage Reynolds working on the bottom line of the racetrack. Again, Olson's going to drive that machine all the way to the top side. And he's going to work down the backside. Wheel to wheel with Gage Neal. Checkered flag is going to wave right here.